All right, Sooner fans, take a couple deep breaths. Realize that you're still in charge of your own destiny, at least as far as conference championship is concerned. Obviously, the national championship probably out the door. Bill Kildo still there, but it didn't come without a scare in Lubbock. Baker Mayfield's return as the Sooners win a wild one out in the Wild West against the Raiders. 66-59 the final. Find out how Baker's return trip to Lubbock went coming up next. Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name is Harry James. Well, the Sooners win a wild one out in the Wild West against the Raiders. 66-59 the final in Lubbock. Baker Mayfield, his first time returning as a player, was on the Texas Tech sideline. Now he's on the OU sideline. Speaking of Baker, number 6 Baker Mayfield threw for 545 yards, 7 touchdowns last night. An OU record, beating out the 6 touchdowns by former quarterback and offense coordinator Josh Heupel out in Missouri. No interceptions for the young gunslinger. 56 yards was his longest pass. Patrick Mahomes is the one that kind of replaced him at Tech. So he kind of did that. Speaking of number 5, Patrick Mahomes, he threw for, hold on to your seatbelts, 734 yards, 5 touchdowns, did have an interception. His longest pass was 56 yards. The rushing part of the statistics. For Oklahoma, it belongs to one man. Did belong to 2 men, Pirine and Mixon, but with the injury to Pirine last week, it was all about Joe Mixon, and he proved that he can handle it. Just rushing now, he had number 25's Joe Mixon, 31 carries, 263 yards, 2 touchdowns, 46 was his longest rush. The leading rusher for Texas Tech, no surprise here, the two-sport athlete, baseball player, quarterback, number 5, Patrick Mahomes, carried the ball 12 times for 88 yards, 2 touchdowns, 22 was his longest run. You know, you pass for that much offense, you better have a couple of receivers step up, and boy did they. For Oklahoma, it was all about that man again. Number 11, OU's Westbrook, D.D. Westbrook, number 11, D.D. Westbrook. 9 catches, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a 52-yard catch in this ball game. Receiving wise for Texas Tech, number 20, Cheeky Country, 10 catches, 172 yards, and 1 touchdown. A 56-yarder was the longest reception of the night for him. You know, with all that offense, you better get some stops somewhere, right? Well, trying to at least get some stops somewhere, the job of that was handled by number 13, Ahmad Thomas, who had 11 tackles, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, and 0 interceptions in the ballgame. Defensively for Texas Tech, it was held on by number 41, Malik Jenkins, 14 tackles. It's a game high for him. 14 game high. Yeah, 14 tackles. 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, and 0 interceptions. Special teams. The special teams action belonged again on Oklahoma's part to the now sophomore Austin Seibert. 1 for 1 for 100%. 23-yard field goal was the long. The other man for Texas Tech, that would have been number 96, Clayton Harford. 1 for 1, his was from 37 yards out. He didn't miss any. The punting game, of course, Oklahoma has Austin Seibert do it all. Punting-wise, Austin Seibert, number 43, had 2 punts, 39 in average, 53 along, 2 inside the 20-yard line, 0 touchbacks. The punting game for Texas Tech, when they punted, they also had 2 punts for Michael Barden. The 2 punts, 6.5 in average, 37 along. So not great punting night for him. On that point, the scoring highlights, here we go. How did we get to a 66-59 final for Oklahoma? Well, here's how it happened. It all started on the first drive for Oklahoma, at least, as number 6 Baker Mayfield finds Joe Mixon for a 56-yard touchdown pass to get started right away. With 13:23 left, 6-0 Sooners. The PAT is pushed wide. Not to be outdone, Oklahoma does get the ball back again and goes on back-to-back scoring drives. This one, number 6, Baker Mayfield, 45-yard touchdown pass to number 11, D.D. Westbrook. With 11:28 left, 13-0 OU. Good guys. But we all know the Texas Tech, or the bad guys as some may call them, we all know that they're going to score because they can score, right? Well, they can. And it all started on a number 32, DeLon Ward touchdown, 4 yards out. With 7:23 left, it is 13-7. Sooners, though, still in the lead. A little while later in the first quarter, final score in the first quarter belonged to number 96, Clayton Harford, who kicked a 37-yard field goal up and good. 1:06 left in the first quarter, 13-10 as we go to the first quarter intermission. As we hit the second quarter, Joe Mixon does it on the ground. Last time he did it in the air, this time on the ground. 46-yard touchdown run. 13:31 left in the second quarter. 20-10 Oklahoma. Then Patrick Mahomes, not to be outdone, has an 11-yard touchdown run of his own. Takes a selfie in the end zone with 9:06 left. 20-17 Oklahoma. Then Austin Seibert kicks his field goal from 23 yards out. Up and good. 6:08 left. 23-17 Oklahoma. So 23-17. Oklahoma looking pretty good. But Texas Tech takes their one and only lead on this play. Patrick Mahomes, 23-yard touchdown pass to Jonathan Giles. 37 seconds left. 24-23. And the Red Raiders lead the way. But Oklahoma in that quick pace offense take 20 seconds down the field, and guess what they do? Well, they find that as they get a Baker Mayfield 23-yard touchdown pass to Nick Basquin, number 83, with 17 seconds left, 30-23, Sooner Boomers. And we go to intermission. Third quarter. Again, Baker Mayfield scores first. As Baker Mayfield throws a 26-yard touchdown bomb to D.D. Westbrook with 11:51 left. 37-24 Oklahoma. Patrick Mahomes. 32-yard touchdown pass to Reginald Davis. Touchdown is good, 37-31 with 9:33 left. Oklahoma, though, still leading the way. Then Baker Mayfield, 43-yard touchdown pass to that guy again. The 5-star recruit, number 25, Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 44-31 with 7:59 left. Oklahoma still leading the way. And looking good doing it. But then Texas Tech scored the big-time touchdown. 41-yard touchdown pass from their new guy, Mahomes, to Jonathan Giles with 4:10 left. 44-38 Oklahoma. The Sooners then scored on the next drive. 34-yard touchdown pass from Baker Mayfield to one of his more favorite targets this season, I'm hoping, Dimitri Flowers in the back of the end zone with 1:31 left. It is 51-38 Oklahoma. Looking pretty good right now. Then it's all about Patrick Mahomes. Again, that's his 22-yard selfie run with 12:57 left in the fourth quarter. 51-45. Oklahoma, though, leading the way. Then it's that matchup again. Number 6, Baker Mayfield, 15-yard touchdown pass to, yep, you guessed it, Joe Mixon with 9:15 left. Touchdowns up and good. Oklahoma, because of the missed PAT in the first quarter, they decided to go ahead and go for the 2 now, and they get it with a little touchscreen to D.D. Westbrook. 59-45 OU. Patrick Mahomes, though, he will not be denied. As the new quarterback, number 5, Patrick Mahomes, 56-yard touchdown pass to the new Kiki Cowtree, number 20, 7:56 left, 59-52 Oklahoma. The Sooners then hang their last 100 on them as they scored their final touchdown. Joe Mixon, number 25, Joe Mixon, that man again, 42-yard touchdown run with 5:03 left to make it 66-52 Sooners in the fourth quarter. Texas Tech does get a mop-up touchdown to make it not as lopsided. Number 5, Patrick Mahomes, 3-yard touchdown pass. Number 3, Cameron Batson with a $1:38 left. Touchdown is good. 66-59 final score in Lubbock. With so many touchdowns, what's the Riley's right call of the game? Well, you can think of a lot of them, but I'm going to go with this one. It's the touchdown pass to the walk-on. I believe, now this is from my buddy Mark Rogers, I believe. This is what I heard him say. The son of former Oklahoma Sooner Anthony Stafford, and that would be his son Nate Basquin. His little flare out from Baker Mayfield from 23 yards out with 17 seconds to go in the second quarter to give the Sooners the lead back at halftime. That's your offensive play of the game. That was a good call. That was the right call, and it was a touchdown. Good call. Good call, Lincoln. What about defensively? Well, with as tight as it was, it came down to a couple of plays here and there. If you had to pick just one, though, probably this one. Speaking of sons and grandsons of former Sooners, what about the grandson, Parker, Stephen Parker? Interception inside the goal line as Texas Tech's going into drive. Parker picks it off to keep the distance. Actually, if that's a touchdown, by anyways, there's no telling. This game might still be going on. But it was an interception, and it was a good interception. That is actually his second interception of his career, and second in a true road game, back-to-back true road games. Of course, the game in Dallas, not a true road game. Did have a fumble recovery in that ball game, however. Did Stephen Parker. All right, guys, that's my breakdown of Oklahoma Texas Tech. Whew, I need a water. All right. Well, was it pretty? No. But it was darn fun to watch. And what's more better than it fun to watch? You win the game and you keep yourself in contingency for the Big 12 championship game. But you can't sleep on Kansas. They'll be in for homecoming. Preview coming up for that one in a few minutes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned here. Boomer Sooner 1982. Follow me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or tweet me at SoonerFan. Good, solid win for the Sooners. One final time. 66-59, Oklahoma stays undefeated in conference play. Thanks for watching, everybody, and Boomer Sooner!